There are stories that the world sees only through the glow of stage lights, stories built on silent glances, quiet support, and the kind of understanding that doesn't need words. This is one of them. In the glittering world of entertainment, two young men rose side by side. Their journey began not with fame, but with shared dreams, the dream to create something meaningful, to touch hearts, to leave behind art that lasts longer than applause. At first, they were strangers. Two names on a casting sheet. Two lives crossing paths under the bright, demanding eyes of cameras. But something unspoken began to grow, a rhythm, a comfort, a quiet sense that they were meant to walk this road together. Behind the scenes, they found peace in laughter, in late-night rehearsals, in moments of stillness where the noise of fame couldn't reach them. One of them was calm and thoughtful, often lost in silence. The other was full of energy, light, and mischief. They balanced each other like two halves of a melody, soft and strong, quiet and bright. As fame grew, so did the pressure. The headlines, the rumors, the endless cameras waiting to catch a moment out of context. Yet through it all, they stood by each other. When one stumbled, the other offered a hand, not for the world to see, but simply because that's what true friendship does. They didn't need to speak to be understood. Sometimes, a look across the stage was enough. Sometimes, a small smile said, "I'm here. You're not alone." The audience saw their performances perfect, emotional, powerful. But what they didn't see was the bond that made it possible. Every glance, every shared laugh, every subtle touch was a story of trust and belief. There were times when the world misunderstood them. Times when silence felt safer than truth. But even in that silence, their connection spoke louder than words ever could. It wasn't about rumors or secrets. It was about loyalty, kindness, and a promise made in the quiet, "I will always believe in you." Years passed, and their paths sometimes led in different directions. New roles, new journeys, new dreams. But whenever they crossed paths again on a stage, at an event, in a simple interview, that same warmth returned. The same invisible thread connecting them. In an industry that often feels cold and temporary, their bond reminded people of something rare: sincerity. It wasn't about headlines or drama. It was about two souls who understood what it meant to grow together, to face storms together, and to keep shining despite the world's noise. Fans around the world noticed. Some called it fate. Others called it destiny. But those who truly understood simply smiled and said, "That's real." Because true connection isn't about what's seen, it's about what's felt. It's in the quiet moments, the shared glances, the laughter that doesn't need to be explained. It's in the way one person's strength gives another the courage to keep going, and maybe that's the beauty of their story. They never needed to define it. They just lived it with grace, with respect, with the kind of honesty that only the heart understands. Now, years later, as fans look back on their journey, they don't just see two actors. They see two hearts that once beat in sync under the same spotlight. Two friends who grew through struggle and success. Two artists who taught the world that connection doesn't always need to be spoken, sometimes it's just felt. Their story is a reminder for all of us: fame fades, applause ends, but the warmth of real human connection stays. No matter how many years pass, people will always remember that quiet bond, the one that changed not just their lives, but touched the hearts of millions watching from afar. And even now, as they stand on different stages, under different lights, that same invisible thread remains. Because once two souls truly understand each other, they never really drift apart.